Going into Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I really had little to no expectation on what was going to happen during the film. The trailer doesn't really show you too much other than the fact Dr. Robotnik is coming back. They're introducing Knuckles and Tails, and Sonic is getting his ass whooped apparently by all of the androids and all of the little drones that Robotnik sends out. So with that being said, this movie really just took up my love and expectation of Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought the movie was fantastic. It was super hilarious. The jokes were so funny. I couldn't help but authentically laugh at them. There's a part where they're explaining Sonic and Knuckles' origin and how their tribes have been beefing for centuries, and Sonic is like, sort of like Vin Diesel and The Rock, huh? And I was like, damn, I couldn't believe I heard that joke. And just like that one, there were so many others that really had me rolling. The movie had a 20-minute runtime more than the first one, and I really felt it during this film. For a Sonic movie, the people kind of put a little damper on things. I was really into what was going on with Sonic and Tails on their little journey, and every so often the movie would show you what's going on with the dad character or the friend character, Mr. Donut King. And I really could care less about what they had going on. They were jumping back and forth, and it ties into everything at the end, but I could have dealt with at least 20 minutes less of that. I was hoping to see Sonic and Tails have much more of a bond. Tails was super badass, super genius, but I had to really put that together in my own mind. You know, he came out in a plane with guns and rocket boosters on it, and my son was like, damn, he must have made that. And I thought to myself, well, he is a little genius guy who was able to come across the universe and visit Sonic. So I guess, you know, he's a genius. They didn't really explain it, and I thought that was a little bit of a downer. I guess overall, I was just expecting to see a lot more character growth and development between Sonic and Tails. But Knuckles was totally badass. Watching the trailer, you have this notion that Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik hires Knuckles to kind of go whoop Sonic's ass. I never really liked that because Knuckles is such a cool character, you know what I'm saying? He ain't nobody's pushover guy. Not that he has a lot of dialogue or anything like that in the video game, but he's just a really cool character, and the way they introduced him was very much opposite of what I was expecting, and I love that. Idris Elba as a voice actor for Knuckles was on point. I absolutely loved it. It was super good. I could even hear like the way Idris Elba would pronounce words, and you could hear like the hair on his mustache, you know, when he was speaking. It was very well felt, and I appreciated that. Jim Carrey's character was also off the chain. I feel like the director just told Jim to let loose and do your thing. Bring Dr. Robotnik to life. Give him that Grinch vibe, that Riddler joking laugh, and make him come to life, because Dr. Robotnik was a freaking heathen, and he was hilarious. I think he was probably the best part of the movie for me. I love Jim Carrey. He was actually a surprise guest in the Weekend video in my last review. If you have not watched that music video reaction, you should go check that out now. But overall, I had a really good time with the movie, minus the people aspect. You know, I hope in the next movie they focus a lot more on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and obviously Jim Carrey's character. At the end of the movie, there is a post-credit scene, so if you're into that type of stuff, make sure you stay at the end of the movie so you could see an awesome reveal. At the end of the day, I'm gonna give Sonic 2 an 8 out of 10. I know that it's not a 10 out of 10, and I wish I could have gave it that, but there were some things I wish could have been better. But overall, I did love this movie, and I would recommend it over and over again. Can't wait for the third movie to come out, but you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Merc. It's been a pleasure. I'm out.
I'm really only trying to make it to the top. Most times I'm pessimistic, still I give it all I got. Did what I had to do to make it out. Had to get it right, cause my shit, it was coming out. I had to man up and put that money in my mouth. So when these niggas talk, I ain't trying to hear them out.